Good evening, or good night. You lazy people up at midnight, or maybe you're seeing this later. I'm going to talk a little about marketing because in Airplane Manager 4, you need to do it the right way. Unless, if not, you lose money. So I have a bunch of planes ready to depart now. They're sitting on the ground. It's a whole bunch of planes, and some planes are still flying. But you see, all of these planes will be landing within an hour and 34 minutes. And the minimum marketing is lasting for 4 hours. So I can start the marketing now, and I can send all the planes on the ground away, and then I can send these away as they come in, because it's all within those 4 hours. And why do only 4 hours? Because I'm going to go to bed, and the marketing only works for departing airplanes. At the time it departs, that's when the marketing works, not when it's flying or landing. So you only need the marketing for departing. So I will only do it for 4 hours, and I'll do it right now. And we're going to look how we do that. We click on the finance, and then we click on marketing. And by the way, I don't think I have enough money for the marketing. I just realized I bought a whole bunch of planes, and I did some stupid mistakes when it comes to creating routes. And creating a route is like $250,000, and I created at least 10 routes on the same plane, or on 2 planes. And I created another video about that, and so you have to look that up. That's the previous video. So I wasted probably 3 million or something. So now I don't have enough money for marketing, and that's kind of stupid, because that I lose a lot of money if I don't market. And if I want to increase airline reputation, hello, it's a minimum of 1 million, and I usually use this one. That's 2,656,000. But I get much more money from the planes flying, because I get more people to buy tickets if you market. So what do I do now? I can't market, so I have to fly these planes now without marketing, so I don't make that much money, and then I have to hope that I get enough money so I can market tomorrow. But that's what you need to do. You need to use this one. That will fill the plane. Market with this one, and only for 4 hours. And you also want to eco-friendly. You need to do that one as well, and that lasts for 12 hours. That's 636. So I don't have money for that either. So that means my planes will only be half full. So if I fly my 30 planes, and they make I don't know how much, 50 on an average, maybe 40,000 each or 30,000 each on the average. But some planes make 1 million, but some planes only make 1,500. So I don't know what the average is. Let's say it's 40, 50, and it's we're talking about 300-400, maybe 500,000 I lose by not marketing. But the marketing costs more than 500,000, so you have to fly these planes at least all the planes that has a flight of 3 hours or less, you need to fly 2 or more times, and the planes that fly 8 hours, of course, you can only fly them one time in a 4 hour period. But you know, if you want to market for more than 4 hours, you know, it costs much more. 2.6. If you want to do for 8 hours, it's 4.5. You know, so it's more than double actually. You see, 2.6. The double of that is, oh, that's 5.2. So you save a little if you take a longer. But the problem here is that the plane that flies more than 4 hours or more than 8 hours, you can only do it one time. So if you're going to do 8 hours, you have to have long distance planes that land in less than 8 hours, so you can do it one more time. Because the small planes don't make enough money to pay for the campaign price. It's only the big planes with a lot of passengers that fly long routes. Those are the ones that benefit from these campaigns. So if you're going to use 8 hours, you need to have planes that fly 6 or 7 hours or something, so you can do it twice. And if you have 12 hours, you know, that's going to cost a lot, 6 million, you know. I mean, Jesus, you need to have a lot of big. If you have 20 of the largest planes, you know, then you make money on this, because they make $1 million each, you know, and then that's 20 million, you know. And if you don't have campaign, you lose 10 million, you know. But if you only have a few planes, this is not worth it. So forget about marketing if you don't have the big planes and long range. So I'm just going to start departing. But some of these planes I have to do something special with, so I have to do one by one. That's kind of silly, but you know, all these I can't mark. If I could mark them, you know, I could mark the ones that I wanted to depart, but it doesn't work that way. It takes it takes 20. So I'll click on this one and let's see. This is this one. Okay, I can depart this one. That's 28,000. That would give me 35 or something if I had marketed. That's not that much more money, you know. So you never pay the 2 million fee. Miami, okay, I can depart this one. All these TU 104 I can depart. I'm just scared of clicking too fast because I want this to go away so I can see the next one. But I actually gave you the information I wanted to give you now, so I mean, if you like it, click like and subscribe if you want, and write a comment if you want. But you don't really need to see anything more. There's nothing special I'm going to tell you now. I believe. Well, maybe something comes up, but I'm just going to depart all these planes. I might say something soon when I get to the ones that I need to change. Maybe this one. Let's look. Yeah, this one go. This is a charter. So the charter will fly 10 times, and it will. You see, it made 245. It's not going to make that now. You know, maybe I should keep this one until tomorrow. Maybe if I have enough money for the. Now, forget it. Depart. Now only 79. You see how much money I lose on not advertising? But still, you have to make enough to pay for that 2 million, you know. Okay, let's see. From China to, that's a long haul. Yeah, okay. Well, let's just depart it. 935. I lose 400,000 on that one. So you see, on the big planes, you need a lot of the big planes. Then you will. Well, now now it's starting to get money. But the big planes, in order to use the marketing. Okay, from China to New York, you see that one gave 1,290. Now it only gives 899. But actually now I have enough for the marketing, but I don't think I want to do it because I already sent some of these planes, the big planes. So these are the big planes, you know, not this one though. From New York, I'm thinking about finding another airport for this one because it's a very short airport. But then I have to create a new route, of course. It makes 100,000. I paid for the route, you know. It's $250,000 for the route, and you see I made this money. But if I create a new route, that's $250,000 right out, you know. So maybe I should just keep flying that for a while. This one is from Hong Kong to New York. Okay, I'll do the marketing in the next time around. 1,100,000. Now 931. So I lose a little, but not that much. And I'm not okay, let's see here. From New York to Oslo. You see, I don't use the normal seats. I only use business and first class because they make more money. And if you want to make the most money, you only use the first class. But then you have to watch this one, you know, that there is enough demand. Okay, so we depart this one. 589 down to 350. You see, so I'm losing money. I'm probably going to lose more than what the marketing was because I got a lot of airplanes. But I didn't have the money, so fuck it. New York, Paris. Okay. Beijing, Oslo. Let's go. And Oslo, Orlando, let's go. Beijing, Oslo. There's another Beijing, Oslo. I got 2 planes going to Beijing. Wow. Paris, Turkey. I can look here to see what kind of seat configuration I had on the last flight, you know. You see here I changed it from here to here, and that cost money as well. Make sure that you do the seating arrangement when you buy the plane and not after, because it's going to cost you a lot of money when you do it after. Okay, Reykjavik to Copenhagen. You see, I only lost 4,000 on a small plane, so the marketing doesn't work that good on the small planes, it looks like. Reykjavik, Oslo, Oslo, London, Frankfurt to Greenland, and Paris to Algeria. You know, I went to Algeria because I was doing an achievement. I don't need to go there anymore, but I only went 2 times, so maybe it's too short of a distance, maybe. Or the seat layout. You see, only 20 seats. Well, I'll just fly this one. And Paris to Turkey. Paris to Ukraine. Paris to Portugal. And Paris to Spain. And Paris to Portugal again. And this one from Los Angeles to Newark. Yeah, okay. And Paris to Spain. All these TU I know are configured right. And also the ATR. This one I have to check. From Sudan to Congo. Yeah, you know, I went down there to do an achievement. And I didn't see that I got the achievement. And it's so stupid because, you know, I fly from here to Congo and then from here to get this achievement. I think maybe you have to fly it in one route, with this being a stopover, because I flew down there and I created a new route up there and I didn't get the achievement. And now I only have this route, because when you create a new route you lose the old one. It shouldn't be like that. You should keep that route because you paid for it. You fucking paid $250,000 for it. So now I just have to fly here, because if I want to go somewhere else I have to pay $250,000. You know, that's a lot of money. And this one I only make 100,000 for each flight. So I need to fly 3 times here just to pay the route fee, you know. So let's just fly back and forth there for a while. This is the Copenhagen Oslo flight, and this is the Oslo Copenhagen, and this is the ATR. Those are okay. I know all the ATR flights are configured right. They don't make much money, but they are cheap airplanes. New York. Here I really want to make a new route, but you see, I hardly have paid for the route, so I just need to keep on flying to make more money. And here is Barcelona, Bangkok. What happened? Okay, it's not landed yet. So now I'm just waiting for these planes to land. So I need to be up for another hour and 17 minutes so I can send all these away. And then I think the longest flight is, I don't know, maybe this one. You see, it's quite over. No, that one wasn't that long. So that's not the longest one. I think at least 8 hours. So I get an 8-hour sleep, and then hopefully all planes have landed when I wake up tomorrow. So then I have enough money for the marketing. But should I actually do the marketing? I mean, I don't know if I get the money back. Now when I didn't make the marketing, suddenly I got 5 million. I had less than $1 million, so I'm making at least 4 million. And I haven't sent all the planes en route yet, so I'll see tomorrow or later, to a couple of hours, when I send all the airplanes away and see how much money I have. Then I know how much I make if I don't do the marketing. So if I do the marketing tomorrow and I have to pay 2 million for that, I will get, yeah, I will get more, of course, because already now I have 5 million. And if I had paid the marketing for 2 million, I would have made more than 5 million. I would have made almost a double. Maybe not a double, but towards the double, maybe 8. So the 2 million will give me maybe 3 million more or 4 million more. So let's say If you pay 2 million for marketing, you get those 2 million back plus another 2. At least with the planes I have, not the planes you have. If you only have a few planes, you're not going to make that money back. But maybe the marketing is not that expensive if you have less airplanes. I think the marketing price will increases as you buy more planes, and if you have some low range planes, the market price goes up, I think. But you make money. So you would have to check yourself. How much cost is the marketing if you do it? The one that is 25 to 35% increase. If it's less than 2 million or more than 2 million, then we know it varies with the amount of airplanes. I got 75 routes and 82 airplanes. Why don't I have as many routes as I have airplanes? I got 4 airplanes parked. Wow. Okay, so that's the, and if you're gonna create route for these are new planes I bought. If you're gonna create routes for these, be careful. That's what I talked about in the previous video. Because look at the names here. LNO 72, 3, 4 and 5. Because I went in here and I selected the airport that they are on, Bangkok, and I said maximum distance and maximum runway or minimum runway, and I did search, and then you select an airport to go to, for example this one, and then I just click create route. But then it put it on the wrong plane. You have to make sure you put it on the right plane, and these 4 planes are the ones. If I put it on this one, I create a new route on the plane that is already have a route, and then I waste 250,000, and I did this on a lot of airplanes. So that was a big mistake. So I can use this one first. Create route, order price, create route. You see it was 250,000, and then I just depart right away. That's the best thing. If you depart right away, you cannot do that mistake. But if you don't depart it, like I did, because I was waiting, I was going to market and all this thing. I wanted all the airplanes on the ground. So I didn't depart, and then that happened. If you departed right away, there's no problem. Because if I go now and do research for Bangkok, and these are the max distance and minimum runway for this particular airplane, right? I already know that. And then I select one that has a high number on these 2 that I haven't already selected. This one, India. You see, it's still the same one as last time. So I would put a new route on the same airplane. Now the 5 is gone, because I departed it. So now I use it, put it on the 4. And the order price and create route, 250,000, and then depart. Get rid of it. And then I have to do it again. Airplane is at Bangkok. Max distance is 2,711, I think. So I put 2,700, and minimum runway 2,000. Oh, not 200, 2,000. There, and then I don't remember what airport I used, so I have to go down. It was India, wasn't it? But this one has a lot, so I can actually send 2 planes to the same, because there's a 3-hour flight, and I only do this maybe 4 times in a day, and it's like 10. It only takes 40, 50. So there's plenty. And then I have to remember here to use, you see, 258,000 to create a route. And you have to do a price first. Get rid of it. And next one, from Bangkok to 2,700 and 2,000. And then let's go down a little here. You see the runway gets, or the distance gets shorter the further down I go, because I have selected distance here, you know. I want to fly as far as possible. Okay, let's go to Philippines, huh? 194, yeah. And then the last one. Create route for the price, and create route and depart. Then all planes should be out of the parking area. I got 3 airplanes that is doing maintenance, because I have reconfigured the seats, because I forgot to do that when I bought the airplane. So there we go. There is a plane that landed. I usually click on it to check. This is going from Bangkok to Spain. That's a long haul, making a good money. I'm not going to do any marketing, so I'll just check the seat layout. Oh, I haven't reconfigured that one, so I'll do that. And in order to get this, you see here, 340 I had. When I didn't have marketing, I only got 74, like half, you know, 74 half of 126, a little more than half. And I only had 226. When I had the marketing and the eco thing and whatever, I got much more money. You see, I got 100,000 more. But in order to get 2 million, you need to have 20 planes, you know. And then if you have 40 planes, you make double of what you market. So I got much, here I got 112 of 126, and that's not bad, you know. But if I send it now, I will get much less. But if I reconfigure and put more business seats and first class, I will get more money. But you will have to pay for it. Let's see how much you pay. If I put like this, and I only fly, let's see, 2130, because if I do 2230, yeah, that's better. 2230 is better than 2130, right? So you have to watch that. And you can also do reduced fuel, but that costs money, you know. So this maintenance costs almost 600,000, and it takes 4 and almost 5 hours. So that means I have to sell a lot more tickets. I have to do a few flights before. If I get 300,000 with advertising now, I get maybe 50,000 more, right? So I need to do 10, 11 flights before I have paid for this maintenance. So that means 10, 11 flights where I really don't make any money. But I will make more money later. So I modify and then wait until it's done. Tomorrow when I wake up, it will be done. Okay, what else? This land in 14 minutes. So there's a whole bunch of planes landing now in the next hour. So I'll take a break and watch some TV and come back in about 1:30. So that's it. I hope you liked it. Give me a comment. I appreciate it, and I also appreciate it if you press like button and if you subscribe. If you have the Airplane Manager 4, you should really subscribe. But I also play some Fortnite and previously World of Warcraft. Not right now. Don't have time for it right now, but maybe later. Okay.